My name is Josh Afdahl. I'm originally from Faye, South Dakota here. We're out here today at the North Shore Golf Course. You're looking at Durkee Lake, the whole area right here. We call it Durkee Lake. It was named after Harvey Durkee. He was the original founder of Durkee out here, and his big goal was to get this recreation site built for faith, but not only faith, because we are spread out so far out here in this country where there's only about 500 some people in the town, and I'm assume it's around that same time frame when he was alive, that about the same people or so, that he kind of decided he wanted to do something out here, and he had quite a bit of money where he could do different things with. And fortunate for us here in Faith, he did start some of this out here. So his big goal first was to get to Durkee Lake out here and get people out here, get fishing, get boating, and things like that. And then it transitioned a few years later. He wanted to build a golf course out here. And for me, fortunate enough, I enjoy the golf course out here. So I was very fortunate that he did something like that for a little small community like us, where it probably didn't make much sense and people probably thought he was crazy for doing something like that. But like I said, not only me, but others in the community are very fortunate for that as well. It's a course that we only charge probably $10 to golf here and for an all-day deal, which it's more of just a donation than anything to just kind of keep our course going and things like that. But going on to that side of things with the golf course, like I said, Harvey Durkee built it in the minds of getting it going and wanted the public to use it and to have others from all over come. And I've known a few people throughout the years tell me that they where a father and a son once was traveling all around South Dakota just to golf different golf courses in the area, and they ended up stopping in our little town, Faye, South Dakota here, which was just shocking to me. And they said it was not the best course, obviously, they ever seen, because it is where we don't keep up with it. We don't have the funds to water it all the time or anything like that. And the one cool aspect about this course I'll talk about real quick is we have oiled greens, which you don't see those every day. Oiled greens are very special. I think there's only a couple places I've been to that maybe have them, but when I usually bring them up to close colleagues or friends or anything like that, they just look at me like, what is that? They don't think I'm even telling the truth or know what golf is at that point. But it's kind of a cool aspect in that form, and especially when we end up having golf tournaments here. People from different areas, from like Lemon, South Dakota, come down, and I know the guy that runs the Lemon Golf Course up there and north of us here, and it's one of those cool events he loves coming out to do and things like that, and just kind of give back to our community a little bit, and then we go up there and do the same thing for them as well. But along with the golf course as well, we do have a golf shack and a golf shed where people can either pay a lifetime membership to have their golf cart here, stored here throughout the whole year and everything. They don't have to take it anywhere. And then we have a little golf shed. Doesn't consist of much, but it's enough for us when we do host tournaments and host different things. And for me recently, since I've moved back a couple years ago, I decided to start up a golf league again, and it was just something that it just fell into my category of kind of what I went to school for at the University of South Dakota and with sport management and things like that. So I wanted to run an event when I came back home, and that ended up falling into the category of golf league and something I really enjoy. And we ended up getting about 24 people our first year 2 years ago, so that was really cool and have quite the experience that we had with having people come from all over, from having my aunts, uncles, and mom and dad and friends and people that I didn't even know that were even in from faith that wanted something to do with it, or later on would ask me, what's that about, and I tell them we're not real serious golf league, but we're here and it's something for the community to do. And then also, when COVID-19 kind of hit, it was something for the people to come out and do. And with our little community, we were able to get out and about and do other things, where I know bigger areas like Rapid City, or where I was originally came from was Kansas City when I was working out there a couple years ago. I just know that they weren't able to be some of the things that we were doing here. So I thought I'd offer the community something to do. And like I said, it ended up getting about 24 people, and about every week we'd average, 20 or so or something like that. So, but with that aspect, like I said, the Faith Golf League out here has done something that I didn't think would ever maybe be able to come back. It brought where I could start having people, we could donate money towards our organizations, to our schools, and our sports and things like that, where they'd put meals on for us. And then when we'd have our tournaments, we'd have kids that want to come and possibly put on a meal for that, so that they could use that money towards either uniforms or going on class trips or whatever like that. So that's something I really enjoyed, that when I came back to Faith, that I really wanted to emphasize and do when I came back and give my skills and expertise on things like that from my degree that I earned. If you want more information on the golf course or Durkee, or want to be part of the league, like I said, my name is Josh Afdahl. You can contact me at 605-490-0106, or you can look me up on Facebook, and I'm located here in Fay, South Dakota. Like I said, it's just something you don't have to be in the area to do, or if you're close to the area, or if you just want to stop and golf, you're more than happy to do it. You don't need to call me on that aspect either. You can just get out here and you can walk, or if you want, you can call me. I can set you up with the golf cart. We can get things rolling from there.